When most people hear the word discipline, they picture one of two things: waking up at 4 a.m. to run in the rain, or some clip of David Goggins screaming about carrying boats. But for normal people like you and me, wanting to be more disciplined usually just means this: I want to finally get my life together. Maybe you want better grades, maybe you want more money, maybe you just want to stop feeling stuck while everyone else seems to be moving forward. The problem is, discipline sounds simple, but living it is hard. If discipline were easy, everybody would be fit. Everybody would be productive. Everybody would wake up early, read books, build businesses, and have their dream life figured out by 25. But that's not reality. Instead, most of us watch one motivational video at 2 a.m., promise ourselves tomorrow will be different, set a ridiculously ambitious alarm for 5s in the morning, and then hit snooze without even opening our eyes. So why is discipline so difficult? Because modern life is designed to make comfort effortless. Hungry? Food arrives at your door in 10 minutes. Bored? Endless entertainment is already in your pocket. Feeling lonely? Social media gives you fake connection instantly. Want dopamine without effort? There's an app for that too. Everything around us trains the brain to avoid discomfort, and discipline is basically the opposite of that. Discipline is choosing discomfort now so your future becomes easier later. That's why it feels unnatural at first. Think about it like a video game. In most RPGs, everybody starts weak. Level 1, no armor, no special abilities. If you want to beat stronger enemies later, you have to grind experience points first. Real life works the same way. Nobody is born disciplined. People you admire weren't magically created with perfect habits. They just trained that skill longer than you have. Every time you do something difficult when you don't feel like doing it, you gain experience. That's the workout when you wanted to stay in bed. That's studying when your phone is beside you. That's working on your goals while everyone else is wasting time. Most people think discipline is one giant heroic moment. It's not. It's tiny decisions repeated over and over again. And honestly, that's why so many people fail. They try to transform their entire life overnight. One day they're scrolling TikTok for 6 hours. The next day they suddenly want to wake up at 4 a.m., meditate, run 10 miles, study 8 hours, drink green juice, and become a productivity machine. That lasts about 2 days. Real discipline starts smaller than people think. Make your bed, clean your room. Wash the dishes immediately instead of later. Finish the task you keep avoiding. Those little moments matter because they teach your brain one important thing. When something needs to be done, I do it. That identity changes everything, because eventually discipline stops feeling like punishment. It starts feeling like self-respect. You stop seeing hard things as suffering and start seeing them as investments. Working out for an hour is hard, but feeling unhealthy every day is harder. Studying is hard. Being stuck in a life you hate because you avoided learning is harder. Saving money is hard. Being broke for years is harder. People avoid short-term discomfort and accidentally create long-term pain. That's the trap. Another thing most people don't realize is that your mornings shape your entire day. If the first thing you do after waking up is grab your phone and scroll through TikTok, your brain immediately gets flooded with stimulation. Now, everything productive feels boring in comparison. Studying feels slow. Reading feels dull. Work feels painful. It's like eating syrup-covered pancakes before trying to enjoy plain oatmeal. Once your brain gets used to the super-stimulating stuff, normal effort feels unbearable. That's why disciplined people often do hard things first thing in the morning, not because they enjoy suffering, but because winning the morning builds momentum. Once you've already done something difficult, everything else feels easier afterward. And maybe the most important thing to understand is this: discipline is not about becoming a different person overnight. It's about becoming the type of person who keeps promises to themselves. That's it. You don't need to become perfect tomorrow. You just need to stop negotiating with every small task. Because every time you say, "I'll do it later," you train weakness. And every time you say, "I don't feel like it, but I'm doing it anyway," you train discipline. That's how confidence is built too. Not from motivation, not from watching videos, not from endlessly planning your future. Confidence comes from evidence, evidence that you can trust yourself. So start small. Set a few non-negotiables for your life. Make them realistic. Stick to them consistently. Maybe it's reading 10 pages a day. Maybe it's one workout. Maybe it's 1 hour of focused work without distractions. Small wins compound. And over time, the disciplined version of you stops being imaginary. It becomes who you are. Because at the end of the day, discipline isn't really about punishment. It's about becoming someone your future self will thank you for being. Thanks for watching.